Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Langrisser Mobile, and we're going to be doing an awakening video for Eshean as soon as I remember where she is. I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, anyone that watched the summoning video may have saw how much gold I have. I think I was around 50 million, and I'm already down to 31 million. Stuff is expensive now. Alright. Where is she? There she is. Alright, so 65 out of 150. And yeah, so she gets attack and defense increased by 20%. I think it goes up to like 25 once you get her to 6 stars. At the start of the turn, she will get Radiant stacks if she has not reached the maximum. Radiance will of course increase her damage and stacks up to 3 times, cannot be dispelled. At the start of the turn, if this unit has maximum stacks, which is 3, all stacks are removed and all skill cooldowns are reduced by 5. And then after taking action, she can do a unified defense once. There are 3 different options. There's Revitalize, which restores HP of the caster. Decree, which increases a target's offensive stats. It does intelligence and attack by 20%. And then there's Dash, which will do Act Again. The Dash has a cooldown of 3 rounds, but all the other 2 can be used as many times as you want. So yeah, she has a mechanic very similar to Sissy White and Florentia, where she can just kind of do some extra stuff after her turn finishes, and it's ridiculously good. She's able to self-heal. She can buff herself or buff others with attack buffs, which is what you always need for Apex. And then she has an Act Again that has a 3-turn cooldown. Furthermore, her classes that you can pick from, you can either go infantry or flying. Of course, everyone that uses her in Apex usually uses her as a flyer. And yeah, so she has a lot of single target skills. She does have access to Sword Soul and some of these other skills, though pretty much all she's going to mostly be using is her exclusives. The exclusives she starts with, she does get Rainbow Sparkle, which is 1 cost, has a 4-turn cooldown, and for every 1 stack of Radiance, she'll get a random buff, so this could be anywhere from 0 to 3. She can move 3 blocks after use. If she has 2 or more stacks of Radiance, it will move 4 blocks. And attack again. And then after using this skill, she cannot use Unified Defense. But also she doesn't lose any buffs as far as her cooldown durations are concerned. So this essentially this just ensures that she can't do Unified Defense twice in 1 turn, or twice in 1 action. So this is her essentially move again. Effectively, she can have up to 9 movement, which is insane. Her other exclusive is a self-target, but it's also a command aura. Allies within 2 blocks are 30% less likely to be critically hit, and they take 15% less range damage. This is essentially Landius's aura, and it's great. I mean, I can always use more, range damage reduction, especially with how the meta is with all the, AoE rush and things like that. If you activate it, it'll upgrade her Unified Defense. It'll make it so her Restoration effect can be targeted on other targets, and it increases its effect by 80%. So essentially it's practically a full heal almost. Decree makes the buff stronger. I'm not sure how much stronger though. And then the Dash makes it so you can increase mobility by 2 as well, as well as give an Act Again. The dash mobility can actually technically be applied to herself, but you probably don't want to do it that way. So yeah, good stuff there. She has access to a variety of soldiers, but really you're just going to use Star Prisma Pegasus, the new troops. The fact that she can easily make it so she can move 3 spaces before attacking just fits her the best. Besides that, nothing to note there. Equipment-wise, Ragnarok, Last Rites, King's Crown, and then Swordsmith Metal, just for tanking. Make her a little bit more of a bruiser. Besides that, She has a Full Moon, mainly just for being a slightly better bruiser. I generally don't like using Breeze. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive into Awakenings. Sacred Wings against a Sea of Golden Flowers. I will soar above the azure skies, carrying the hopes of my father and brother. One other thing I want to talk about is for her bonds. One of the quality of life changes they did is it used to be certain characters would have a requirement where they have to win 5 AI arena matches. And now it's been reduced to just having to only win 1, which is really, really helpful. Because it's always a pain to, throw in a character that's, under equipped to get 5 wins, especially if you're in the higher rankings already. So that made things a lot easier to get her all set up. Alright, no changes there. We're good to go. We're going up against a Melania, a Sherry, and a Claret of all things. The Claret's going to be a little bit annoying. Alright. Alright, take some damage. And yeah, as you can see here, 20% attack intelligence. Anyway, we're just going to heal ourselves. And there's no cooldown for this heal, by the way. And even if you do the act again, it doesn't go on cooldown either. It's kind of ridiculous. Like I said, it's pretty ridiculous. This character can kind of do everything. This is not going to do anything. The other reason why you want to use the decrease is just so she can get stacks built up faster. Do this. And I can do this. Pretty sure a normal attack would have been enough. Alright, with all that said, let's go ahead and dive into the next one. Alright. Dawn Witnesses, Brave Resolve. I shall hold the resplendent golden crown. The wonderful reign of hope will surely return to the Golden Plains. Alright, so we have a Tiaris that has Attack Blessing. Eshean that has an Justice. And then we have Claret here with Wind Whisper. Alright. Sorry, I'm still very tired. I'm still running on like 2 hours of sleep. Alright. So the big thing is getting... It's gonna get past these people. Is there an easy way to do this? Not really. Let's do, okay, so that gets her self-res. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. Okay. Oh wow, that's some damage. Oh, aren't you clever? Alright. That was painful. Just has actually reduced my attack power. Oh, you don't have a guard skill. That's why I'm being so thrown off here. My mind is just being blown. Alright. Let's do it this way. Yeah, the fact that she can just constantly do the heal and buff every round, no matter what, is pretty insane. That's fine, still get it. Thought it was going to be enough to do my air slash again. Alright. Now, you know, her having an aura, act again, heal, buff, and just being having high mobility flyer. But wait, there is more. Get your animation in. And yeah, like I said, the rest of these skills don't really matter too much. I mean, the only one you could possibly replace is Blessing a Set Brick, but even then, this thing is too useful, to be honest. So, Dust and Return. Passive. When this unit possesses Radiance, it does not die upon taking fatal damage, instead recovering 30% of HP and reducing all skill cooldowns by 5. All Radiance stacks are removed in this process. So she gets a self-res. And then her activation is targets a single enemy for 1.3 times damage. For every 1 stack of Radiance, this skill will deal additional 15%, so I can do upwards to an extra 45% damage. If the unit has 2 or more stacks of Radiance, the enemy will become stunned and can't be dispelled for 1 turn. When an enemy is eliminated, all Radiant stacks are removed, all skill cooldowns are reduced by 5 turns, and Eshean can move another 5 blocks. So yeah, she's kind of a monster. This character was almost tempted me to actually bring Narm back into the box just to see if I could use her to bypass guard and just shoot her down. But I'll probably just try to shoot her down with Savaria and see what happens. In any case, also her factions, she's got Legion of Glory, Princess, and Meteor Strike. And Zerida is eventually going to get back into the swing of things once she gets her inscription talent, which will make it so she's not as sluggish to use. When that happens, yeah, she's going to be a top assassin again, and which also means I'll have access to a meteor faction buffer again. Anyway, as for how we're going to use her, for right now, I think I was either going to drop Kyura or Illustrial. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop Illustrial because honestly, the amount of maps that don't have like reliable amounts of grass is ever increasing because every new map seems to have even less and less actual natural terrain to work with, or naturey terrain, I guess you can call it. So we'll go ahead and drop that, and oh my god, I'm guessing she's going to be all the way at the bottom, isn't she? Yep, let's fix that. Zero sync. Okay, that's fine. That's not a big deal. Alright, let's make sure this is all correct. Oh, it didn't save. That's my bad. Drop you, put you in, save. Okay, so yeah, this is what we'll have in the box, and we'll see if she gets any. More likely she'll get banned, especially in my box. So, but if she gets onto the field, you know, more power to me. That's another character that can buff people, so hopefully that'll be helpful. Nemia is still 5 stars. She's getting there. She's getting close to, she's getting closer to 6 stars. And Lena is also almost there as well. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Langrisser Mobile. I'll see you guys next time.